See, me and Sue, how wee dog is, and so I thought I would turn them into the least cute thing that I could think of, which is a Nazi. Cops came to my door,
Yeah.
I let them in,
Yeah.
and they went, why don't you explain to us what happened? Do you want to gas the Jews? Do you want to gas the Jews? Do you want to gas the Jews?
And I can't believe that the trial took place and that grown adults actually sat in that court and took this seriously.
Have you ever heard of freedom of speech? Well, I sure have, and I'm sure a lot of you have too. Today's story is about a time where freedom of speech itself was threatened on a very basic level. This is the story of Count Dankula and the Nazi pug. As strange as that sounds, you've probably heard of this story before. In order to properly give this subject justice, I'm going to need to split it into 5 parts. The first part will be the video, covering the actual video Count Dankula made. The second part will be the backlash, obviously covering the backlash. The next part will be the trial, and then the aftermath, and then the conclusion, my personal feelings and thoughts on the situation. So I hope you sit back, grab a nice, good beverage, and watch along.
Always ranting and raving about how cute and adorable her wee dog is, and so I thought I would turn them into the least cute thing that I could think of, which is a Nazi.
This is the video that started it off. The video where Count Dankula teaches his dog to do tricks like saluting. Or training his dog to get excited when he repeats the phrase, "gas the Jews."
Do you want to gas the Jews? Do you want to gas the Jews? Do you want to gas the Jews?
Gas the Jews?
Now, on the surface level, this may seem like super fucked up and wrong, but in his own words.
Just by the way, I just really wanted to piss her off.
And that's the whole purpose of this video, to piss his girlfriend off. Because they would have frequent date nights watching YouTube, and his whole plan was, oh hey, I got a cool video to show you, and put that video on. Except, it blew up, it went viral, and that's where our next category comes into play. Somehow the media found the video, and almost instantly thousands of articles came out telling people why this man should be locked up.
Came to my door,
Yeah.
I let them in,
Yeah.
and they went, why don't you explain to us what happened, which is a trap. Did the police ever say that to you?
Okay.
Not only was he being shamed for what was obviously a joke, he was also being sent to prison because of it, because of some old laws that have very niche descriptions. Because of this, he lost his job. But it's not all bad, because several people came out to defend him.
Convicted and will be sentenced soon. I think he gets sentenced in April for getting his dog to make a Hitler salute. Making a video. Yes, it's on my Twitter page. I retweeted it.
Did you hear about this Count Dankula shit?
The dog, that's the Nazi dog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys probably mostly heard about this, but I'll show you a little clip. I haven't actually had a chance to talk about this. I've been meaning to talk about it for a long time. This guy trained his girlfriend's pug. She's always, you know, doting over this pug, saying how it's the cutest thing. Doting? Is that a word? Did I say that right? Whatever. You guys know what I mean.
I know what
Loves
you
the
mean.
damn dog.
Yeah.
And the dog, he taught the dog how to Heil Hitler. Him saying it's the least cute thing.
Yeah.
A Nazi.
Yeah.
Not glory to Hitler, all, you know.
And the weirdest thing is like he said that he thinks it's not cute. He thinks Nazis are not cute. So now he's talking about it. He's established his side of it.
Yeah.
That he doesn't think Nazis are cute. So then we're remembering the Nazis, which is an important thing.
Right.
Count Dankula on YouTube. Everybody should subscribe.
Count Dankula.
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 This is what it's all about. He could be going to jail because of this.
He's going to be in jail. His liberty is going to be taken away at the barrel of a gun.
This is what it all led up to, the court case of Count Dankula. But first, we need to know what law he actually broke. He broke the UK Commissions Act, which was introduced into Parliament during 2003. Especially Section 1A, which states it is illegal to make the message grossly offensive. What? Of all the things that pisses me off about this whole situation, this makes the least amount of sense. What's grossly offensive? Something offensive to me could not be offensive to you. Something offensive to you could be hilarious to me. The color of the wall could be offensive to you. This law makes no sense. They should at least clarify it. You'd think the British court would understand this. Understand that everyone has the right to freedom of speech and that they should be allowed to say what they want without breaching this weird, vague law that has no real definition.
The guilty verdict that we all knew it was coming. We all knew that the guilty verdict was coming, and we already kind of knew that was sort of already decided before this even went.
That's right. It was guilty. Now, let's have a look at some of the points that the court talked about that said he was guilty. Number 1, context doesn't matter, which makes no sense. If I said Hitler wanted to gas the Jews, that is a factual statement. If I said, man, I want to finish what Hitler started and gas the Jews, that's not okay. 2, he made it to start religious hatred. No, he didn't. He made it as a prank towards his girlfriend. Why?
Really, really dangerous precedent to set for people to say things in the context and completely ignore, and then they can be convicted for it. So you don't get to decide the context of what you said, other people don't get to. The court decides to. That's dangerous.
On YouTube, you distributed an image, video of you in about a minute, in the space of a minute, teaching a pug dog to raise its paw in a Nazi salute. You said gas the Jews 23 times. What's funny about that?
The context of it, it's a juxtaposition of having an adorable animal react to something vulgar. That was the entire point of the joke. Have you seen the video?
Do you accept you committed a crime?
Have you seen the video?
I have.
Right, okay, so I've explained the context in it, so why are you asking me again?
Well, the context is that you've been fined £800 for a crime that
no,
you committed.
We're talking about the context of the video.
We had in court.
Yeah, can I just ask, why did
we had in court that you committed gross offence against a large community of 6 million Jews were killed in the Holocaust.
You just said the statement a couple of seconds ago. Why should I consider your context if you're not concerning mine?
You've broken the law. Do you regret breaking the law?
You just broke the law 2 seconds ago when you said the phrase. Remember, context matters, mate.
So that leads us to today. This court case happened almost a year ago. He was fined £800, but he donated the money to charity. Good on him. He's also refusing to do any form of community service that the court has ordered him to do. Nowadays, Count Dankula has made a name for himself in political commentary and skits. He often makes fun of groups like incels, fourth wave feminists, and SJW. After this, a petition was made to get the UK government to respond to this. The petition managed to receive over 1,500 signatures, and the UK's government response was basically, hey, we're not changing the laws. So, you may be wondering, what do I think about it? The janky webcam man with the bad microphone. I'm ordering a new one, don't you guys worry. I think it's dumb. I think this is obviously a violation of freedom of speech. Freedom of speech doesn't exist when it's convenient. Freedom of speech exists all the time. If someone else has a bad opinion, you still have to respect that opinion. You can disagree with them, it's fine. You can have different opinions. That's natural, it's healthy. But even if it's an opinion you can't stand for, you can't agree with, you gotta respect it, you know what I mean? To truly support freedom of speech, you need to support all freedom of speech, not when it's convenient. This situation proves it. Because people just threw out his right to freedom of speech just because he had an offensive video. You gotta support freedom of speech all the time, otherwise freedom of speech can't exist. Either it exists or it doesn't. Alright? And hate speech laws are completely fine. But there's a difference between actual hate speech and what he did. Hate speech is when you're saying, I don't respect this group for who they are. This is what he was doing. He was making a joke. A joke. Crazy, right? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. This is my first attempt at making a real documentary, and I had so much fun. It was just, it was a real experience. It took me so long, and I'm so happy, you know? I hope you all enjoyed it, honestly. And, bro fist.